Welcome back again. This is Aquarium Hacks by Marcus. I just thought I would just shoot a video of my multifasciatus tank. It's been a long time since I've had these guys on video, and I just wanted to shoot a more closer view of these awesome cichlids. Now, of course, there are quite a few in here. I have sold quite a few, and I still got quite a few left. I would say there's probably, we got some pre-adults and adults in here. I would say probably about close to, I would say about 50 fish or more that is in this colony here in this 40-gallon breeder. And that's totally fine as long as you got some good filtration and maybe a little bit of plant matter. Like I got this, of course, this guppy grass that is growing like something crazy in here. And of course, I've got a plant that's in the background here. And of course, on top there, my golden pothos, which is obviously helping out with a few things. But I did just want to show this awesome tank. I really do like this tank. This is such a large colony, and the fish are definitely have increased in number. And what's so interesting about multifasciatus as well is that they truly are a colony fish. The adults do not eat their young as long as they're well fed. Now, if you want to control your numbers, this is what I did in order when my numbers was just getting so out of hand with this colony here. This is what I did. I just simply would skip feeding them for about 2 days out of the week, and I did that consistently. About 2 or 3 days out of the week, I wouldn't feed them, and I noticed that my fry number had dwindled. And of course, that's when I was wanting to control the numbers a little bit better. And so once you do that, then the adults or the other ones will start to pick off some of the small fry. I know it sounds a bit crude, but it is about quality control and trying to keep your tank from being too overpopulated with these fish right here. Of course, like I said in my last videos, you can always add other fish in here that would eat the fry. But in a 3-foot tank, those fish are going to suffer because these guys will defend their area and their nest against almost any opposer, even ones that are 3 times bigger than what they are. And so that's something to think about. You know, I've tried Cinnadonus catfish in here. I never seen them. And my fry did not decrease hardly at all because why? They kept those Cinnadonus catfish back in the back. You know, they kept picking at them. You know, I couldn't put a bushy nose placo in a 3-foot tank. You know, any fish that was in here, you know, they just simply attacked them. And so that's something to think about if you're thinking about putting multifasciatus in a tank that's only maybe 3 feet. If it's 3 feet, I would say just give them the tank. Just let them have it. You can put snails in there and stuff like that. You know, I won't put any kind of mystery snails in there with long antennas, but Nerite snails work, pet snails work, you know, ram's horn, MTS, stuff like that works in there just great, and they will do great for scavenging and keeping things cleaned up a bit. Plenty of shells. I use food filter sand and even some Texas Holy Rock back there. So that will work out really well for your tank. High pH. They like warm temperatures. I noticed that one time my heater, I unplugged it by mistake doing maintenance work. I forgot to plug it up. And I saw my multifasciatus were acting very weird one time. They weren't just doing anything. And so what had happened was the temperature dropped down to like 68, 67, and they wouldn't hardly eat. The food would just go right past them. They weren't hardly doing anything, hid in their shells a lot. I brought the temperature back up to about 75, 76, and they started to act normal again. And so remember, these guys do like warmer temperatures. You cannot keep them at 70. You can't keep them at 68. You cannot keep them at 72 degrees. I wouldn't go no lower than 75 would be my max lowness for these guys. If you keep them in low temperatures, they will slow down breeding. You won't have a strong colony. And so you want to keep your temperature in those upper 70s or low 80s. And so these guys do just fine. Temperature in my tank, aquarium co-op heater, doing well so far, is at 78 degrees. And so that's fine for these guys. And so I just wanted to show this thorough video of my multifasciatus because eventually these guys are going to go into a bigger tank, my master tank, and I'm going to see how that's going to work out. I wonder with a large colony in their own, section of the tank, how they will fare with some of these other fish that I'm going to put in there. I've got a good feeling that these guys are going to be all right and they're going to fare pretty well. Now, all the fry will not survive, but trust me, I've got enough fish in here to keep a strong colony, so I'm not particularly too worried about that. And so, this is Aquarium Hacks, and this might be one of the last times that I will be showing you up close my multifasciatus tank, at least in this 40-gallon breeder. Keep on hacking, and we will see you on the next video.